This is I Make Beats, and welcome to the channel. Today, we're going to take a quick look at the Roland Fantom 06. So stick with me. This video is sponsored by Zzounds. Get the gear you want without breaking the bank with their Play As You Pay program. Feel free to use the link in the description at no extra cost to you. So thank you for supporting the channel. Alright, we're finally here. Today is not going to be a very deep dive into every facet of the Fantom 06. I'm just going to be looking at some of the main features when it comes to beat creation and using workstations of this caliber. If you guys want a more detailed look, be sure to stop by my friend Darrick Keels channel. He is all about synthesizers and keyboards. So yeah, he's done a very detailed overview of the Fantom. So yeah, be sure to check the link in the description and check him out. Okay, so it's a keyboard, right? But are the sounds any good? Okay. So what about the drum sounds? Okay, but can it sample? I mean, can I even normalize my samples or even truncate my samples? Can it do that?
Alrighty, let's answer that question. Can it sample? I have a drum loop here. Now let's say I just loaded that to that pad and I want to edit the sample.
Really quick, if you guys could do me a solid favor and click that thumbs up button and click that subscribe, leave me a comment. It really helps the YouTube algorithm and get this video out to as many people as possible. And I thank you guys in advance.
So now there is my sample wave. I can control the start and end point of the sample. I have a few other options. I can actually set a loudness level on this sample. Like for instance, here we go. And what if I wanted that sample a little louder? That feature alone is dope. Being able to set the loudness of the sample right from the editor. If I wanted the sample to be really soft, so that, and it will lock that into the pad. So no matter how hard you hit the pad, whatever level you have set here will be the maximum volume of that sample. Let's put that back up to about 95. And then also, let's say I just want this kick drum here. Let me zoom out of the sample so we can see the whole thing, about like that. So yes, you can sample and edit samples right from the Fantom. Go into sample utility. We can rename the sample. We can even truncate the sample, delete. Now let's hypothetically say that you loaded an MP3, right? When the MP3 is visually displayed, like we have this sample here, you could easily export that MP3 as a WAV file. We can even normalize the sample. And we can truncate the sample. And now that's all we have left. Need I say more?
Okay. I got one. I don't play the piano and I need a chord arranger. Can it do that?
For those of you who do not play the keys, there is an awesome feature on the Roland Fantom.
Okay, all right. How about onboard effects? I mean, does there reverb and delay effects already in the keyboard?
I have to honestly say that I'm very impressed with the effects selection. Look at this list. I mean, it is a plethora of different effects, flangers and choruses and distortion, you name it, it's in this list. It has a flow chart so that you can kind of see how the signal is flowing and how your effects are being applied throughout the network. Roland did a good job with this.
Okay, I got you with this one. Can you record vocals into the keyboard?
Okay, since you asked, right now I am using the handheld mic and it's being routed through my mixer off camera. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch it so that you can see the signal flow for the microphone input show up here in the Roland Fantom. I won't go through all of the setup process here in this video, but as you can see on the display, my voice is coming directly through the Roland Fantom. I even can apply, different effects to my voice if I choose to. I can, let's say, add a little reverb. Testing 1 2. Test 1 2. So to answer your question, yes, you can record vocals directly into the Fantom.
Well, there you have it. As you can see, the Fantom 06 comes packed with everything that you need to start from nothing and end with a finished product. And for those of you that are new to the Fantom 06 and you're trying to get your head wrapped around the workflow and some of the processes and how do you execute different functions, I have put together a quick step guide especially for you new Fantom owners. Also, coming in the next few months, I will have a step-by-step video course on the Roland Fantom 06, as well as the MV1 and the MC707. So be on the lookout for that. I really like to hear your thoughts on the subject. Is this something that you would like to add to your studio setup, and why? Or is it not something you would like to add to your studio, and why? If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so you know when I come out with new content just like this one. Until next time, this is make beats.
I'm talking dirty shoes, grass stains in my jeans, we ain't hurting you. Ain't no strangers on the team, in this denim jacket, Levi's on my character. Going worldwide till I'm out for Black America. Church clothes, only Sunday when you bring them out. Choir road, who the one you think we singing about? 22s, but 24s is